People ask, what do you hope the reader walks away from this book with? And at the very least, I would hope they would have a deeper appreciation for their humanness and what it means to be human, and maybe even a step further, a sense of pride.
That worked for me. I got that from the book. There was a lot that I hadn't considered with enough weight. And, you have this, it's Human Truth 47.
Truth 47.
So 47 says, to live our divinity is to heal the deceptive belief that we are flawed, frail, and powerless beings who need something outside of ourselves to succeed in the world and thrive in life. The reason I liked Human Truth 47 is because this resonates pretty deeply with a lot of the work that we do, a lot of the specialists we talk to, a lot of the mystics, a lot of the philosophers, and a lot of the theoretical physicists will have something in common, and that is a connection with something greater than themselves, right? And as you said, that doesn't have to be religious, it doesn't have to be patriarchal, it doesn't have to be any of those things. But, as we talk about, religion is the human attempt to encapsulate and formulate something divine, which, yes, can be used as an opiate for the masses. It can be used for war. It can be used for hatred. It can be used for evil. But at its source, this notion, which I really, as a scientist who is a believer, I loved that connection that you make. And I think that's something that it speaks to addiction, right?
Oh, yeah.
We keep seeking outside of ourselves that to fill that, the God-shaped hole is what 12-step programs will call it, right? And guess what? Self-love, loving kindness, what Sharon Salzberg and Joseph Goldstein brought over from
it unlocks an entire potential that we're not accessing.
Correct. There's a whole world waiting and that's why I first asked you about love, because love is this sort of higher vibrational frequency, right? That we have the biological ability to resonate at. And the other connection I made, which I did not realize you were going to make, has to do with coherence. And this is not an advertisement for heart math, but I started using heart math. And I learned that the feeling that you get when you not force yourself, but when you encourage yourself to experience loving kindness, compassion, patience. I usually think of my hairless cat because he was my favorite. And my coherence starts to rise. My body wants to feel a sense of coherence. So it's like everything got linked in when you think of, we keep looking outside of ourselves, whether it's tech, whether it's drugs, whether it's religion, right? Whatever guru you want to follow, it all really does come back to this notion of what was I born as a human with consciousness sitting at this table right now? What was I born naturally able to tap into?
Right. And then,
that is healing.
And for me as a scientist, the question then, once I understood that,